that up. Hopefully, we got audio. If not, it will be one of those silent videos. Get the music on, get the lights. I see Josh is on, but I'll have to finish this set first. Oh, looks like I wasn't fast enough. But Josh, if you can hear me, try it again. So I'm walking over to the camera now. Oh, perfect timing. What's up, man?
Yo.
So we got a question from Friends with Benedicts. He says, "What's the machine brand? Name Nick. It's all real weight." So what is it called? V1 Select Hoist. Never mind, it's the Hoist. It's the Hoist machine. It's what do they call it? It's commercial home, so it's not commercial. It's not home gym grade. It's somewhere in between. But to answer your question about if it's true weight or not, so this cable is true weight. So 20 pounds is 20 pounds. This one is 75% true weight, and the bottom one is 50% true weight. So it's got a nice mix depending on the pulleys. I measured it out with a crane scale. You know,
That fucking reminds me. I'm actually going to purchase that right now. I keep forgetting to do that.
friendly reminder. Everyone needs a friendly reminder here and there. But let's see. How do you say this name? Abhish. He says, "Hey, buddy. What's up, man? Hopefully I said your name right. If it's wrong, it's probably just because of my accent. That's all."
So I don't think I'll need anything any more than 300 kilograms. I'll tell you what.
No, and then also, too, with the ones that go heavy, like the 300 kilograms, it might not be that accurate at the lower weight. So keep that in mind.
Well, this one's 660 pounds, 300 kilograms, but it's $21.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's what I mean. I was like, oh heck, that's going to be great. And it's a Black Friday, so it'll be here Saturday. I believe I have something coming tomorrow anyway.
Perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
And it is a great piece of equipment that I think everybody should add to their arsenal. That way you can get an actual accurate number on what you're actually pulling.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, I measure my bands out with it. I measure my chains out with it.
Oh, no, wait. That won't be here tomorrow. That'll be here Saturday, December 6th. Screw that.
Because you'll be in Massachusetts that day.
That's right. Here's another one that'll be here tomorrow. Arrives with upcoming delivery. There you go. Where you at, Bubba? Proceed. Continue to check out. It's a lot easier doing this on your phone. Holy shit.
Friends with Benedict says, is that Chance guy even training? He better be training. He better be training because I know I am.
Well,
Got any moles in the Florida camp? Question mark. I just might. I just might. I like to call them Team Stone's secret spies. You know, that's what I call them. They get a little offended if you call them moles. You know, they're a little touchy to that word.
all right. We got one ordered, buddy. We got it ordered. It'll be here tomorrow, Gaines.
Gains, man. It's happening. It is happening. It's about time. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, Nick, that new little pronation handle, supination, do you think I should attach a piece of 1/2 inch webbing to it, looped to one piece, doubled over with an eyelet? And how long do you think that piece should be? Because I don't think you'd want to clip a carabiner right around there, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too.
Because I have 1/2 inch webbing with those nice eyelets for it. I'm going to do that today. I just need to know how long do you think it should be? 6 inches total?
Yeah, maybe something like that should be good. You know, maybe it might be worth messing around with different lengths. You know what I mean? Maybe one works better than the other. Yeah, maybe 6 inches, maybe first. See how that goes.
Okay.
That's interesting. I didn't even think of that's a good idea.
Dustin, I see you retracted your message, whatever it was, bring it back. Friends with Benedict's, cue Austin Powers mole scene. Never point out the mole directly.
Very true. Moly moly.
Mole, 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 mole.
It's a good movie.
Uh-oh, are we, let's see if we can get back to live. Looks like we might have frozen on the interwebs. Might have. I'm refreshing to see. Okay, we're back.
Good. That's good. It's always nice to be back.
It's not supposed to be this hard, Nick. We're supposed to just go live and, talk, chat, relax.
Lift.
Not have to sit here and keep refreshing YouTube.
That's right. They're working on it. I know they're working hard to fix all these bugs.
But I see we got 7 people in the chat and only 2 thumbs up. If y'all can do us a quick favor, scroll down below, smash that thumbs up. Greatly helps out the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. Let's see. Friends with Benedicts wants to know what's our favorite movie. So, my favorite movie probably is between Commando and Predator. Predator. Wow, couldn't say that properly.
Well, let's see. Favorite movie? That's a tricky question because I feel like it changes. But the first thing that comes to mind right now is Grand Torino with Clint Eastwood. That was a good movie.
Dustin said Training Day with Denzel Washington. Whew, that was a good movie.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one too. Fun fact about that movie: if Denzel wasn't able to, do that role, I would have been the runner-up. Because we had the same look. But he ended up making it, so he had the spot. Fun fact.
Friends with Benedict says Apocalypse Now and Heavyweights, the Fat Camp comedy hit hard.
Oh, Heavyweights. That's a great one. That's a classic.
It is,
That's
man. As
that.
a matter of fact, I might have to write that down and
You want to
rent that
know
tonight.
they have like one of the best scenes in any comedy movies. Right in the beginning, I don't know if you remember it. They're like driving by all those fast food restaurants, and the bus driver goes, "Hey, you guys want to pull over?" He goes, "All right, we're gonna pull over," and everyone's cheering because they're gonna pull over and get fast food. And then he goes, "Ah, just kidding," and the whole entire bus is like crying. I thought that was hilarious.
Is that the one where they go to fat camp and end up is Ben Stiller like the camp
The bad guy.
counselor and they're
Yeah,
always hiding the candy and like the bedposts and stuff like that?
that's the one.
And wasn't a couple of those kids in Mighty Ducks as well? Wasn't it
Yeah,
almost like the same group of kids?
I think it was pretty much the same group, or at least a
Right?
lot of them.
Well, the heavier ones.
Yep, yeah, the heavier ones. Yeah, that was a good movie. Classic, classic.
I love a good movie talk.
Yep, definitely good.
Quack 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 quack, Mr. Ducksworth. Quack 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 quack. Zoolander. That's a good one. That's a good one. When they have their dance off. Hmm.
Oh yeah, the Naked Gun movie's always good.
Don't
What's that
call me
guy's
Shirley.
name? What?
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me
Come on.
Shirley. That's
Leslie Nielsen. Come on.
there we go. Yep, Leslie Nielsen. Yep. Yeah, that's back when
Airplane. You speaking of him? Airplane.
Airplane was a good one. I just started watching one. I only watched like 10 minutes of it. It was like Welcome 2000 or something like that. Another slapstick he's in, but it's like 2000 or something is in the title.
I don't know.
But the first movie I saw with him in it was a Scary Movie. I think it was a Scary Movie 3 or something.
Probably. I mean,
He's like,
Leslie
I think
Nielsen
he's the
was in
president.
all those funny movies. Naked Gun, 33 and a third.
Oh yeah,
I believe Leslie Nielsen was even in serious movies.
huh? I wonder. He's probably hard to take serious.
From what I know, I would be very hard pressed to take him seriously. I'd be laughing at everything and anything that he said.
Definitely true. Definitely true.
Ooh. Special camera guy piece will be arriving today at some point. It's out for delivery.
That's no problem, but
Sup, dog? Doesn't have to be a pipe dream, Dixon. Find yourself a team, introduce yourself, and start working out with them. That's it. It's that easy.
it is.
I mean,
Maybe we can.
unless you don't have any arms, and then I apologize.
Then he could ref. If he's got no arms, he can still ref.
Actually, you can. Hell yeah, you can. Hell yeah.
Maybe we can help him out. Maybe he can let us know his general location. Maybe we know a team in that
Yeah,
general location.
absolutely. Especially now that we have 10 people here. If y'all don't mind, if you can just drop down there and smash that thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a thing and greatly helps out the channel. Lets us know that you like the content, and we'll keep bringing you more of it.
Absolutely.
Dixon said he was ranked 5th in Florida, something right hand, and quit in 2014. Let's get back into it, though. Sup Dog says it snowed a couple inches last night. I grew a couple inches last night. Sorry. All right, chat. I will be right back. I need some more Go Juice.
Oh. Let's see what I missed.
Dixon is saying something.
Let's see. Dixon says Florida arm wrestling is cooked. Our group had Sarah Backman and Chance Shaw and Max Tubin, and everyone went separate ways. Well, sometimes that happens, but speaking of Chance, we'll be seeing him December 6th. I'll be arm wrestling him. And I'll tell you this right now, I ain't losing. I will be victorious December 6th. So make sure you check out that match, guys. It's going to be at the Natty Wars 2. 2 ways to watch it. One is in person, tickets available. And the second one is pay-per-view on the Natty Bros YouTube memberships.
It is going to be a banger if you tune in. Maybe you'll even see me on camera. Oh, and remember, it's definitely a secret, so don't tell anybody. I'm going to have a super secret live stream of the entire event. Don't tell the Natty Brothers. Super secret, just don't tell them. All right? I trust you all to not say a thing.
You can trust them. Definitely true.
That's right, Sup Dog. Time to come out of retirement. He said, Sup Dog said Chance is looking small right now. His chances are looking small.
I'd definitely say so. But I appreciate that, It's going to be good.
Well, I don't know if Dixon is a mole for Chance trying to give bad advice, but he does give advice. He says elbow forward and post super hard. Also, don't grab the base of his thumb. He has a perfect low hand. And he said, people grab Chance low, don't fall for it.
I appreciate that.
But we absolutely appreciate the comments. And, yeah. It's not, I'll tell you what, it's not going to be an easy day for Chance at all.
I hope he thinks it is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because then right off the go, when he feels and he goes, oh, shit, and he has to slip, he's like, oh, shit. Well, yeah. Don't hold on, sweetheart, because otherwise you're going for a ride.
That's rule number 1. Don't hold on.
Okay, hold on. Dixon said Chance is playing RuneScape 24/7 with his buddy. LOL. He ain't training. Well, that's fucking disrespectful, honestly. But
But
guess what? Yeah.
either way, I don't care. I'm gonna smash him. If Chance was smart, he'd be training. But we'll see December 6th when I smash him.
Well, if Dixon is telling the truth, he's that's crazy. Whatever, to each his own, though.
Yep, to each their own.
I believe you, bud. But that's just wow to hear that somebody who knows Chance is saying that that clown is literally just playing games.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Man, these bands blow me up, boy.
What's that?
I said these bands blow me up.
Oh, good. That's what we need, the old bands.
Me? My camera? I guess the my next opponent is I'm against the Natty Brothers on who's gonna live their tournament or their super matches first.
Very true. Very true. So that being said, don't share this video because we don't want them seeing. That's funny. That's good, clean fun right there.
What's going on, big dog? Welcome to the chat. If you're here, then you probably are interested in arm wrestling. Big Nick is a professional super heavyweight arm wrestler. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to talk about movies, I'm your man. Or cameras. I like cameras too.
3D printers, a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty much anything. Pretty
Oh
much
yeah,
anything.
there's a 3D printer right there.
Bam. That's what I'm talking about.
Sup, dog? Is that a picture of Devin Larrett? Is that what you have? A picture of Devin Larrett? Yeah, I'm a nerd. Yes, I'm a nerd. Big Nick is an arm wrestler. I just like to practice arm wrestling. I'm a camera guy. I make videos on arm wrestling, stuff like that. Live stream it. I'm losing all my elasticity on these bands. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. Sylvester's Stallone. Bro, I fucking know. I swear I know you. Hmm. Oh, so it is Devin. Cool. Do you akimbo? Yes, we know of akimbo. I believe he just had akimbo just had a fight. At GVW, I believe, right? GVW. Akimbo
With
had a fight.
with
Samusha.
David Samusha, yeah. Very interesting. That was an interesting one. I didn't
Oh,
see all of it, but I think I saw 2 or 3 rounds, but I know the outcome. It was
yeah.
interesting
Did
from
you
what I saw.
not to bring up drama, but did you see there's drama around that now too?
With what? The
Money, fucking money
Oh,
again.
no, I didn't see that. That's no
I
good.
I just watched the video before this,
Oh,
before we
really?
came live. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Well, hopefully the athletes get paid, or whoever hasn't been paid. Hopefully they get paid soon.
Yeah, but it's
Um,
getting to the point where the one people got their lawyers involved and are drafting letters to WAF telling them to ban GVW and everybody
oh,
involved,
really?
and like it's crazy. Anyway,
Well, I tell you what, if WAF needs a hand banning people or putting them in timeout, we they could borrow a couple of our moderators because they'll
oh,
definitely
oh,
they'll do a
oh,
ban happy. That's funny.
I won't
But
be able to mod for a month. My band hammer would be too sore.
you have to play the good cop for a little bit. That's funny.
Yeah, I like Akimbo. Akimbo, I like watching his videos. He he keeps to himself. He just seems like really down to earth and nice. He's not mean. He's not a jerk. He doesn't, play games. He just seems like he's just cool as shit. I would love to meet him. I really would. But he's another one of those guys that are like, help me out here, are little guys who all like to throw up their biceps and they're like all 5'2", but their biceps look like they're this fucking big.
Oh yeah. Like one of those guys. When you take a picture of him, he looks like he's like 250, but he's actually
Yes.
like 160. You know what I mean? But he just looks, proportionate.
Yes. Akimbo's one of those dudes. He's just wow.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive.
Mario, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Hunter Knopfs. Is Hunter one of those guys that do that? Hunter?
Um, that name sounds familiar. I think that's a guy at East versus West with the. I think it's the country boy. I think from East versus West. I think he's from down south or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're probably right. You're probably right. That was from Sup Dog.
Yeah, I can't. I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't put a face to it.
Or Sup Dog is telling me he's Hunter Knopfs.
Oh, maybe that could be it.
Oh snap! James Clark in the house.
Oh, what's up, man?
Oh shit! East is in the house. Huh, we got an all-star chat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Friends with Benedicts. I think he lose. I don't know. I'm not even going to say anything. I don't know. All I know is you can sit here with Ray all day and he'll do this, and that's it. And then once you're gassed, he just every time he's always like this. He will take 1 or 2 pins, but every time he gets pinned a second time, he comes back and he wins all 3 or the whole super match. He is amazing. Like James Clark said, Auden is not nearly as strong as everyone thinks. Auden loses both matches easy, in my opinion. Okay. I mean, I agree because Coach Ray, he's not. He's Coach Ray's strong. Coach Ray is really, really strong. Hey, James, did you hit us with a thumbs up, big dog? I know you did. I shouldn't even ask. I absolutely know you did. Ugh.
So it looks like East says, Nick, what's your dominant hand? I would say probably the left. Depends on who you ask. I think most people would say the left, but there might be a little bit of a evolution going on. My right's feeling pretty diabolical right now, so that could change.
Hey, James, I believe you pull both arms, but which one would you consider is your hammer? Serious question.
I would say for James, whatever one is healthier.
Is he really that stupid strong on both? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Whichever one doesn't hurt, or whichever one hurts less will be okay. All right. Cool.
That's what he said.
Basically, he said the same thing. He said exactly what Nick said.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome. The fuck? Got bugs or something? Jesus.
S says so. So the match against Chance is it left or right? It's a right hand match because Chance said it himself. It wouldn't even make sense for him to pull me left. It wouldn't even be a match. The only way we can possibly have a match is my less dominant arm versus his dominant arm. That's the only way possible. But I
And
tell you
literally,
what,
you don't even have to say it any other way.
it's the truth.
There's no other way to say it. Remember that, Chance. There's no other way to say it.
Yep.
The only way this could be a match is you have to pull his non-dominant arm.
Very true. Let's see. Friends with Benedict says, or your thoughts on Jeremy Parker versus Easton McCormick.
Ooh,
Easton posted a crazy hook style 180-pound table curl.
wait a minute.
I did see that table curl, which that's a lot of weight. That's definitely a lot of weight. Jeremy had, I'm sure they both have good teams, but Jeremy's training with Michael Todd, so I think he has the advantage for like training partners. That's interesting. I think it's gonna be a great match. I'm gonna go, Jeremy 3-2. I think it's gonna be a close match, but I think Jeremy's gonna win that one. James says we will see next weekend against Chance. Very true. Very true.
That Jeremy cat, isn't that the protege of Michael Todd?
Yeah, or one of them. But he trains down there
No.
at the Monster Factory.
No, he's the one.
Corey West is old news. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, Corey West is his own thing, brother. No. Corey, you are your own fucking beast, bro. You ain't nobody's protege.
He's too
No,
big. He's too big to be a protege.
that's what I mean.
It's
He's
a
a
too
fucking
fancy of a
monster.
word for him.
And did you see how he's, his body is morphing into something fucking crazy?
I haven't. No, I haven't. Is he getting shredded?
He's slicing,
Oh boy,
and it's getting scary.
that's good. That means he'll be nice and fast. or more fast.
I would, you know who I would like to see him fight again? Um, I believe he lost at King of the Table 13. What was that big, tall, blonde gentleman's name?
Oh, he was like Swedish or something, or
Matthias
Norwegian.
no. Yes. Yes. What
I
was
know what
his
you're
name?
talking about. I just can't
Him.
remember.
He's big boy. He's like 6'8". Nobody to screw with. Dude's
Yeah,
an animal.
yeah. There
Tobias
you go.
Saporain. Yeah, James, thank you.
Yeah.
At least somebody knows what the fuck he's talking about here.
That's why we like him. He keeps us honest with the names.
Ooh, James called him out. Nice. Did he ever answer you, bro?
I wonder.
I'll get to you, East. Hold on. Mario's just having fun in the chat. He laughed. What? Hold on, you guys are too many questions. Hold on. Hold on. So it's character day in my. Oh man. Nice. Nice, East. Going is Devin. Good, good. Okay, okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how truly strong you are. Plus, I don't know how strong those guys are. I just know you're freaky strong. he might beg to differ.
I know a few arm wrestlers that had some serious leg injuries arm wrestling. Ron Bath tore his quad. Columba tore his meniscus. And Wacko broke his foot. So you got to get your legs at least kind of strong, or at least, not breakable. But they're good for recovery. Good for recovery.
East said he's the best left-handed in his college. Just so we know.
Very nice. Very
Duly
nice.
noted. Duly noted. East, relax, relax.
You gotta
We
find a
don't
team now. You gotta join a
we
team,
don't
and it
want the
sounds like you're
smoke.
ready.
We don't want the smoke, big dog. And again, Mario's just having fun in the chat. Have at it, big dog. Okay, friends with Benedict says Easton McCormick versus Rickard. Little bro would be an insane matchup. McCormick is going to be a monster in North America soon. Monster in North America soon.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. That'll definitely be interesting. James says, yeah, both rounds are 60 plus. What's that supposed to mean? That's still young for arm wrestling. Then he says, Lacko is in his 40s, is in like 40 something.
Yo, easy, James. I will ban you. 40s is not old.
Especially for this sport. That is funny. So Zeep said, hardcore shit, man, tearing leg muscles while arm wrestling. Yeah, that's what happens. There's so much twist and torque going on that something gives once in a while.
Wish my fucking arm would stop hurting. All right, Nick, that one's for you, buddy. East says, so I got a powerlifting comp in 2 weeks. Any advice from the man himself, meaning you?
I'll tell you after this set.
Suzy, listen, y'all, I'm in my mid-20s and I feel old as shit. Maybe it's a me thing, though. Yeah, in your 20s, you shouldn't feel like shit. In my 20s, I felt like fucking Superman. Nothing hurt. Nothing.
So let's see. To answer S's question, so you got 2 weeks before your powerlifting meet. I would say right now, all the hard training is pretty much done. You probably, if not, you probably, maybe today's your last heavy workout. Make sure with your openers, I would say make sure it's something you could definitely hit. You could hit. You could always go up. You can't go down. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're definitely confident with your openers. Something that you could, hit depth and all the commands. And besides that, I would say definitely go for a big PR. Go for a big total. And, best of luck. What I got a question asked. What federation are you competing in? Friends with Benedict says, is Lacko healed up? When will we see him again? So I don't know. I think he's doing better since he had those back-to-back injuries, but I'm not sure when we'll see him again. Definitely at the next Turtle Man. I know that he'll definitely be there because he hasn't missed one yet, and I don't think he'll miss the third one. Jesse, what's up, man? He says, morning, guys. How's it going? Doing good, man. Doing good. Doing a little recovery lift. Friend says, Lacko punching out the lights in the dungeon lives in my head rent free. That's one of my favorite videos ever on Stone TV. That was just, right time, right place. Except for that light bulb. That light bulb was in the wrong place. But yeah, maybe I'll have to go back and find that video. Maybe I'll repost it because it's a good one. Josh, you never saw that video? You know who Chris Wacko Lacko is? He hasn't been. He used to arm wrestle, but he had some injuries, so he took a little break. He started getting into like acting and stuff like that. But he's an arm wrestler. He's deaf, so he actually competed at the IFA in the disabled deaf category. I think he won a couple golds, a couple bronzes. But there was one time at practice, he's very intense. He's one of the most intense guys, to walk up to an arm wrestling table. So, he's doing a match. He has a long match with one of the guys. He ends up getting the win, and he's so amped up. He goes, he goes, yeah, and he punches the sky. But he didn't look. There was one of those big light bulbs right above it. So he, punched the hell out of the light bulb. The light bulb exploded. Glass went everywhere. And I got it all on video. It was good.
Dude, they have a disabled tournament.
Yep, they have a whole bunch. They have there's hearing impaired, there's disabled standing, there's disabled sitting.
Sick.
So
I'd
there's
be
a whole
able to do
bunch.
disabled standing.
What's that?
So I'd be able to do disabled standing.
Yeah, probably, yeah, definitely. If you got back people with messed up backs. Actually, even a few people that are stuck in chairs and stuff like that. What's his
Dustin.
Dustin? But he's another guy who'll pull that chair right up to the stand up table. He doesn't care. But there's someone else that my first time I met at IFA Worlds in 2020. Oh, Eric Komar. Eric Komar. He has a chair, but he has I think he has spina bifida or something. But he did both, and he'll do stand up, and he'll hang right off. All his weight is on his down elbow, because he can't really stand. But he did both. He did the disabled and he did the open class in the super heavyweight. So that's where I actually faced him in the IFA Worlds. But he's a good puller. He's a good puller.
I'd feel fucking bad if I did
Well,
it.
how come?
I don't look like I'm disabled. People get
Yeah,
all bent out of shape when I'm having a bad day and I actually park in a handicap spot
yeah, but
and they see me just get out of my vehicle. Like, I rarely ever do it. But, oh boy, the fucking looks that I get because I'm not, like, missing half my fucking body.
oh man, yeah, but looks are deceiving sometimes, So those people, they shouldn't be judging. But you know what? Tim, if I'm not mistaken, Tim Bresnan is deaf in one ear. So I think he competed in the disabled category too, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, you know him. So,
Yeah, I think he did, but I think he did both the open and the disabled, the hearing, the deaf category.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, you don't have to walk around. I literally have one of those little placard cards. It's just to walk around with me. It's like a little ID. It's pretty cool. You just, really? Here. Like, huh? Yeah, bitch. Get out of my face.
Yeah, I mean that's all you need to get in because I know I think they check everybody like their medical record and stuff for the disabled categories. Um, so yeah, man, that could be something. That could be something cool.
I might have it in here. I don't remember. I may or may not. I don't know. Not in this. Not in my wallet here. You know what? It's in my car. I have it with it. Friends is asking you a question.
Let's see.
James, Jesus Christ.
So let's see. Friend says, "Have you done a sit down arm wrestle, Nick?" Some people train on sit down and get their side game up, get their inside game up. I have not done a competition for sit down, but I pulled sit down before. Not in a while. I think it's interesting. I think the sit down will carry over more to stand up than stand down carries over more than sit down. So I think it will definitely help. The inside with the as you go back to stand up. But it's interesting, because it's like it's kind of like same sport but different field. One is like the NFL, and the other one's like arena football. So same game, just different. Some things are different. I would say the biggest difference, from at least what I feel, is when you go to pin. Pinning someone, you have to do a lot more muscle and brute force the pin. Because you can only go so low with your body when you're sitting. But it's definitely interesting. But fun fact, if you like sit down arm wrestling, we had a sit down category at Turtle Man 2 this year. We're gonna have it again at the next one. So we had both stand up and sit down.
Oh,
That says German drug free powerlifting. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Um, I might have seen. Is that a newer organization, or have they been around for a while? Because it's been like 5 years since I've been in the powerlifting game. So I'm sure a lot has changed since then.
What's up, LSTV? What's going on, buddy? Thanks for the comment. Jesse, I would say start off with whatever you feel is comfortable with your arm to get the proper movement. Remember, movement over weight always. Or form over weight always. Once form starts to get wacky, I think you have too much weight on there. That's all. Always think form over weight. You'll be able to manipulate better through form than you will over brute strength, because you'll be smarter than the stronger person. And I assure you, you will pin the stronger person. Sir Brian, he's probably delivering mail. That's all I can imagine. What do you think, big dog Nick? Would you always say form over weight? So you're not, obviously you're not hurting yourself, because if you're out of form, you got a better chance of hurting yourself.
So I think that's a tricky question. I think it depends on who you're asking. If you're asking, like in someone that's just looking to, get in better shape, I would say definitely always the form. But it gets tricky when you're talking about someone that like an athlete, or someone that does something extreme. Sometimes no matter how I said, like, sometimes you need to train stupid, but you gotta train smart most of the time. I think that heavy stuff, that stupid training, you need that sometimes, but exactly what you said, there is a high chance of injury. So I think that's only for advanced athletes, advanced lifters, but they do have to understand there is a higher risk of injury when you start, moving some stupid weight. Um, if that makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Very nice.
Friends with Benedicts is asking if any of us seen the Farm Wrestlers channel. He's out of Oklahoma. He trains with, I guess, Jeff Hale. Jeff Hale has been looking crazy lately. He dropped the Helliser Act, and he's a genuinely awesome dude. I can't fucking see.
I have not seen the Farm Wrestlers channel, but I do know who Jeff is. It's definitely when I first started, he was one of my favorite arm wrestlers to watch. When I first started, I watched a lot of the old Arm Wars and stuff like that. He was on there quite a bit. But yeah, I'll have to check out the Farm Wrestlers channel. Have you seen it, Josh?
I have not. No.
Mario says, "Where's Drew?" He's got to
I don't
sleep
know.
once in a while. He's got to rest once in a while.
Sleeping it off after Thanksgiving, maybe.
That's probably it. That's probably it.
He is in Vegas. What is that? 3 hours behind?
Yeah, I think at least three.
Yeah. Got one for Jesse.
A question? Oh, maybe I'm missing something. Oh, there it is. So let's see. He said, just because I fucked up my right rotator cuff 3 years ago, I'm a mechanic and I still have no muscle memory. I use my ratchet for not even 5 minutes and my shoulder gets real sore, like I should have something after 3 years. Well, maybe, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe, you know, did you work it out after or did you train it? Because maybe, you know, working a mechanic is definitely a physical job, but it's not a controlled stimulus. So maybe maybe that whatever one of those muscles in the rotator cuff, whatever one you tore, maybe it needs a certain, you know, exercise to build it back up. I don't know if you've seen it or not. That the exercise where I'm, externally rotating and pressing through, that's for the rotator cuff. So depending on where you tore, maybe something like that may help you. But I would say my question for you is, do you know which one of the muscles you tore? Because the rotator cuff is actually 4 muscles. So if you can figure out which muscle, then you can kind of figure out which motion you need to strengthen. Oh, and then Jesse says, don't answer my question yet, please. Just got a phone call. Give me a minute. Hopefully the phone call was done before we answered. If not, I don't know, maybe I'll answer it again.
Looks like Friend's got a question for you too.
Yep, that's a good question. He says, thoughts on West Side's use of chains and bands in training? Does it apply to arm wrestling? Is it reinventing the wheel? No, I mean I think it definitely. I've recently been using chains in my pronation lift. I actually really like it. I like it for the for the basic thing, the accommodating resistance, but also too, I feel like it mimics arm wrestling more, because as say as you tend to get towards pinning your opponent, most of the time it gets harder. They get harder to pin as it gets stretched out. So I think it definitely applies. I just think you need to make certain tweaks, certain small changes. But that's a good question. But if you want to see that training, my pronation training with the chain, it's on the members of it's on the members video of this channel, Stone TV. You'll be able to see all my training. I want to say there's at least 2 months there. At least a month, probably 2 months. All my heavy stuff. If you wanted to check that out. Oh, Greg, there's only one way to find out, and that's at practice Saturday. You're more than welcome to join. And if you can't make my practice on Saturday, you could make Josh's practice on Sunday. Just let us know.
That's a lot of fucking band.
More bands, more bands.
I might have to get another set.
That's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have.
Oh snap! You're almost done. I can hear it.
Yep, that's almost out. Just mostly lemon seeds.
Oh snap! Y'all know what that means, chat. Better get your questions in now. And also make sure you hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. We greatly appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a thing and really, really helps out the channel.
Absolutely. We appreciate that.
Friends with Benedict states, Jess, if you have some nerve problems, try detoxing with methylene blue. Carb and brake cleaner have toxins that affect the CNSI or the CNS. I couldn't hold things and would fumble shit a lot. Methylene blue cleaned it up. I'm not sure what any of that is, but I would Google it. Mario, you look like you have a lot of fun in the chat, my man. I like it. I like it. Hey Nick, who were we talking to the other live that said that they're on the alien base? Who said that?
I think it was Ali AI. I
Was it
think.
Allie, the AI?
I think so. For some reason that popped in my head.
Hey, Allie, I know you're probably out there, so jump back in the chat and let us know if that was you. Oh, snap. Dustin.
So let's see. Dustin says, "Hey Nick, do you ever use a hand towel for working out?" I started using a hand towel, and that's super comfortable. Yeah, I've definitely used towels before. I got this fancy towel handle right here. I just took a towel, an old broken strap, and a collar beaner. Now we got a fancy towel handle. Yeah, I could do some rides, do a whole bunch. Recently, most of the time, I've been using this handle for like supinations. Light supination. You could even do. I bet you'll like this one, Dustin. You might even know this one. If you take the towel and roll it up, roll it up. Now you take your fingers. Let's see. Can you see it? Now that's rolled up. Your fingers in there, and you could do wrist flexion. Pronation. Something that if you want to experiment with some exercises.
What about a karate belt?
Yeah, I don't have a karate belt because I got kicked out of karate, but I do use the straps. I use the straps the same way.
That's why I love the karate belt, man. Anything when any type of rolling, it's just so freaking comfortable.
Yeah, I'll have to try it out. I still haven't tried out the karate belt yet. Nope. Laurel says hi. What's up, Laurel?
Whoa.
And Dustin says that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about too. Yeah, it gets the gains. It's definitely nice. Um, I haven't done it in a while, but I used to do pull-ups with a towel. But you got to make sure you get a strong towel. Um, but you'll be surprised on what towels can hold.
Do you want to see the new Nic Stone handle?
I do. I think they want to too.
Chat, do you guys want to see the new Nic Stone handle? Because if you
Let
do,
us
I'll
know in
show
the
you.
comments.
Let us know in the comments. It's right here in my hand.
Just needs one comment, and you guys can see. Oh, there it is. Laurel says yes. All right, it's official. Show the people.
There it is. It's a pronation handle. You're not going to see it very well, but since I'm mirrored, Stone, Nick. Again, I'm mirrored and I can't change that. That sucks, but it's a pronation handle. I'll attach a strap around here, a 1/2 inch strap, maybe 6 inches to an eyelet. You know what I mean? Real nice. And then you'll be able to do pronation. You'll be able to switch it over, supination. But this one's custom with Big Nick's name in it. Big Nic
That's what I'm
Stone.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Everything's coming together.
That's right. Pretty soon you'll be able to get your own. I got a bunch printed out over there, just a bunch of blanks in different colors.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm excited.
Orange one. You mean the red one?
What's that?
Oh, no, I'm talking to Chad. Help my wrist. Dustin said it helped my wrist so much, especially with recovery.
That's good. And that's what I'm talking about. Better you can recover, the more training you can do. So that's what I'm talking about. But I think that's pretty much it for me. I got one more set. I'm going to do one more thumb exercise, and that'll be it for me. So if you guys have any final questions, get them in before I finish this next set.
Get them in, y'all. Start typing. You see them keyboards light on fire. And I will get this, there we go, and I will get this out of the way right now. I appreciate every one of you guys for showing up. Everybody that dropped a comment, thank you all. We appreciate it. Make sure you come back next time we go live. And you will know that as long as you hit that join button. You subscribe. Right next to that, you got the bell notification. Click on that, click all. That way you'll be notified anytime Nick goes live and or drops a video. That way you won't miss a thing.
Definitely true.
Dustin said, are you going to bring any grips December 6th? You mean like what I just printed? The Pronation handle? Pronation/Supination handle? I have 7 of them in pink, 3 in red, and 3 in blue. Well, they're more like a pinkish purple. Here's the color. It's actually a pretty decent color. Wow, that color actually looks weird on camera. I assure you, that looks way pinker on camera than it does in real life.
Huh.
Yeah, that thing looks pink as shit. Whatever. Yes, sir. Yeah, I could bring some. If you want one, I guess you're going to want one with a strap connected to it, or is it just good just like that? If you clip a carabiner to, the metal on the plastic, it might tear it up a bit, but I think it'll work. But I think you should have a strap on it at least. Actually, an easy way to do that is anybody that gets one of those, you can buy a Nic Stone strap and then use that strap. Then that way it won't tear up the handle. You'll have a strap in case you ever need one, and then you can put a carabiner on the other end, and then that way nothing ever gets tore up. So you can get the handle and one of Nic's straps, and then you can do the custom size that you want. We'll even add a half-inch eyelet to it, so you never even tear up the strap.
That's a great idea, Josh. That is a great idea.
Do I have the eyelets here? I might have them. Be able to show. I do. So it would be like half-inch strapping. And you would add one of these eyelets. So it wouldn't tear up the strap if you use one of Nic's straps. You just slide this on, put the strap together, and then you can adjust the size as you want and do it. Do your pronation, supination.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll make sure I bring something. That'd be better. There's no reason to put straps on it when you can sell it out and then they can buy a strap to go with it.
That's a great idea.
Business.
I think Dustin already has a couple straps, so he's already ahead of the game.
It's even better. Then all you'll need is just it.
Bam.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. But if you guys want to be like Dustin, we got some Team Stone straps. I'm looking at the box right now. Actually, you know what? I'll grab one.
I got one. There you go. I got my Team Stone strap.
The old nice buckle. Nice and long in case anybody's got fat hands like me and a few other of my friends.
Now, Nick, here's a question. What do you think about those 1-inch training straps? How do you feel about that? Since you can't use them on the table, why would you use them in practice?
You said the 1-inch training straps?
Yeah. That same strap, but in the 1-inch. Like Devin and them guys always love to use the real fat ones in training. What are your feeling on those?
I mean, there's pros and cons. I usually don't pull them because we don't pull with them in a tournament or a super match.
Exactly.
I think the best advantage is probably because it's bigger, it's less likely to like pinch a nerve or something like that. But I prefer the regular ones. I actually like the regular ones better than the big ones. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if we competed with the big ones, I'd pull at those. But you know, I rarely ever wear one unless that's the only option. You know what I mean?
Nice, nice. Mario, if you have a question, you got to get it out before because we're literally about to end.
Yep. You've got lots of energy for typing. Maybe you got some questions.
In Metamorphic, you against Callie. You mean Khalid? Or what's that gentleman's name? I think you know him. What's his name, Nick?
I think it's Khalid.
Khalid or Kali? I forget, right?
It's one of them. Depends on your accent. But yeah, I'd pull him. I mean, I think he's focusing on MMA or something. But
Oh, that's right.
yeah, it'd
Yeah.
definitely be an interesting match.
And he says, which arm do you get for competition?
Both. We do both. Left and right. Right and left. Either way you want to say it.
All right. Sweet. I already did my thing. Nick, you got anything for the people?
Um, so let's see. I want to say thanks for watching. Dustin says, has a good day, boys. Definitely will. You too, Dustin. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure if we'll do another live later. We might, so keep your eyes open. Make sure you give Josh, aka that camera guy 98, a subscribe and some couple thumbs ups. Hopefully you got some gains in while you're watched. If not, get your gains in later. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
What's up, dog?